Hi, Matt Yonkovit, CXO at Percona, with another Yonk Quick Hits. More war stories from the ranks of the MySQL consulting world that I came from in the background. And so you might have heard these stories before. You might have heard them over drinks or beer or at the bar at Percona Live, but since we're not at Percona Live, I'm going to give them to you here live online. So a few years ago, we were working with an internet unicorn startup that had been valued at a tremendous amount of money. Very popular company used by lots of folks. And they had actually migrated their data centers. And that data center migration went perfectly. They didn't have any issues. It was working just flawlessly. And the problem was, one of their developers decided to run a database migration. Part of that database migration dropped the tables and was going to recreate them. They accidentally ran it in production, dropped all their tables, lost all their data. That's a bad day, right? So nobody wants that day. It's horrible. So they go to restore their backups. And their backups weren't running. Why? They migrated their data center a few months ago, and they didn't turn on the backups in the new data center. It was a problem that really, impacted their business because now they have, number one, no data. Number two, no backups to restore from. So they called us up to help with forensic data migration. It's something that we don't do very often, and it's a very unique skill set. But we actually had to go into the binary files and we had to restore data by hand. It took about 4 or 5 days. So imagine a giant unicorn of a company having an outage that lasts 4 or 5 days. That is a massive outage. And in fact, within 6 months of that outage, that company was actually out of business and assets were sold and they went on to another company. So, little things like that, again, it's these little tiny configurations, it's these little things that are missed. Sometimes they're super easy to overlook, but they can really impact the performance and, the revenue of a company. So you just got to be careful. Thanks so much.